Hello everyone, this is another Dungeon Boss PvP tactical experiment, and today we are going to do a live raid here. Before we do that, just wanted to show what my defense looks like real quick. I've got a light defense, although this doesn't have much to do with the raid component. This is just a quick peek at my dungeon defenses. So let's look at what we have on deck here. To the right, we've got this team over here with a level 65 Brom at 6 stars, fully ascended. Everyone's fully ascended here. And essentially everyone is 6 stars except for Lady Nim, who's 5 stars. This is a very powerful team, and I'm very tempted to do this. I mean, I can't say that I'm certain of victory, but this is the kind of battle that I enjoy taking, and it really comes down to selecting the correct team. So let's go ahead and pick the right team for this. Now, as you know, I've been very happy with the Zen Astrid combination. It's a great 1-2 punch. Astrid comes with 2 charged up capabilities, her boomerang shield and also her provoke. And generally speaking, she can take out a demon right out of the gate. I've also just blessed Leonidus, and he's got some very interesting capabilities. You know, before we jump into this battle, let me just show you a couple of things, a couple of reasons why I just blessed Leo. First of all, he's a great tank. You know, there may be some better tanks out there, but for a light team, he's incredible for the Sun Worship capability. Sun Worship is a ranged spirit attack on all enemies for 850 base damage and a chance to add Magnified Light debuff. And it takes 9 turns to recharge, so that's a lot. And then he's got the Guardian, which is his taunting capability. It also reduces magic attacks on his allies, and he's also got Divine Inspiration, which doubles his attack and defense. So he, if properly used, Leonidus can be a tremendous asset to your dungeon defense and offense. So that's the team I'm going to go with. Let's see how this unfolds. Let me tell you, victory is by no means guaranteed here, but let's see how this happens. You know, so Shadowblade is going to go first. He's 6 stars. He very well could take out any one of my characters with a single shot. So let's see what happens here, folks. Here we go. And Shadowblade is up on deck here. He evades, and he crits Astrid and diseases her, but does not take her out. Now that disease is debilitating, especially since I wanted to use this to take out Sume, but with a disease debuff, my plan may be thwarted here. Now let's see if her embarrassing jab does the trick, and it doesn't. It only brings Sume down to a very low health range, which makes him incredibly dangerous. So fortunately, we have Augustus on deck, and he finishes the job. Now here's where things get interesting. I just added a Blessing of the Seeker to Leo, and I'm very curious how this performs now with the added debuff, especially against a dark team like Brom and Shadowblade. All right, so things are definitely getting interesting. Astrid is already out, but she took out Sume, which was critical. Now let's focus on getting Brom out of the picture if we can. Let's try the smite on a magnified light. That did some nice damage there. Okay, and he strikes back. Now let's get Guardian going. Okay. So they're taking shots at him, but they're not putting him out of the picture. And Zen is up on deck here. Okay, some good damage has been done. Now let's get that disease out of Leo And let's see what he does now. Okay, he did some damage, but he's not quite taking Brom out as soon as I would have liked. The magnified light debuff is already over. Oh, so Leo is down, but he brings back Astrid, which is always a very nice thing to see. Okay, Brom is out of the picture. Now we are going to work on Shadowblade, because at 6 stars he remains incredibly dangerous. So Zen is shielded, which is great, and I've just made Astrid impervious and invincible, actually. She can't be touched at the moment. So now we've got to try to whittle him down. See if Augustus can get in there. Got a crit. I love it when they focus on an invincible character. That always helps things. That didn't help, however. Nim is very dangerous at 6 stars. Now here he comes again with another very powerful move. All right, so now let's enlighten Augustus, since his hit, even though he's not a great hitter, it is better than Zen's. And Zen is shielded, so we're going to smite Shadowblade, and we got him. Okay, now it's just Nim. So I'm going to do an Aegis Wall. Her next attack will be essentially null and void. Okay. Aegis Wall should protect me here. Good. Didn't protect me from daze, but it did protect me from a potential devastating hit. Time to cure that daze and heal him up. And let's keep on working on Nim, our barrage. Okay, one good thing about this situation is that I have a healer and she doesn't. That makes a huge difference in the end game. Especially when end games are basically battles of attrition, that team with better healing capability typically wins. That's been my experience in PvP. So this battle is effectively over because, you know, she's a hit or two away from defeat. And that's it, folks. Well, we emerged victorious. It was an interesting battle, and one that I'll tell you, a 6-star Brom and 6-star Shadowblade. That's a pretty scary opposition to face with. And you know, I was underpowered, but just with the right team selection, we saved the day. Well, I hope you enjoyed watching this video, and if you did, just click like or make a comment. Reach out to me on Dungeon Boss. If you're a powerful player, ask if you'd like to join the Iron Brigade Guild. That's the one that I'm in, and we'd be happy to bring in a couple of good crown collectors for the guild. All right. Happy hunting, folks. Peace.